And welcome back to Ozarks Live. We have such a treat for you today. You've seen balloons before, obviously, but guys, you've never seen balloons like this. We're so lucky to talk to Sydney Myers. She's the owner of Dreamy Darling Creations. And Dreamy and Darling is the perfect way to describe what I'm seeing right now. It's great to have you here today.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Tell me about your balloon creations and how you got into doing this.
Well, I've always loved having a creative outlet, and I wanted to stay home with my daughter after having her and not go back to a full-time job. So this was something fun to do and bring in an income while staying home with her. And so, motivation of my family and friends, I started doing it, and it's taken off, and people have really liked it.
So I'm sure you had done this before. You didn't just wake up one day and think, I don't know, maybe I'll make big balloon arches. I mean, had you done this for parties or for yourself before?
I did. I started by doing it for friends and family.
Yeah.
People who know me know I love to go all out when it comes to decorations for celebrations, so that's kind of how it started.
My goodness, we're seeing a little video of some of the things that you have done. You can customize this any way anybody wants it, correct?
Yes, colors are customizable, the size. I do lots of custom colors by putting a balloon inside of another balloon to get a color you can't buy on the internet or buy in a store.
Wow, so this is a lot, there's a lot of labor that goes into this, because when you want the colors right, you may have to do two balloons in one, like you just said. Now this is applicable for indoors or outdoors.
Yes, weather permitting. Really cold temps or really hot temps, balloons don't like for very long. But if it's a nice mild day, they can be outdoors, at an entrance to someone's house, on a fence, pretty much anywhere.
These are just gorgeous, and you can see the size of these. My goodness, how long does it take you to make something like that, like one of those?
Well, depending on the size, it actually goes a lot faster than you would think. The big balloons take up a lot of space, so you really don't need that many. It's kind of awkward putting them together, so it looks a little silly as I'm twisting and maneuvering them, but it eventually starts to take shape. Each one's unique, so they're not all going to be the same shape. You're getting a unique piece of art, essentially, when you get one of these, because every single one of them is different.
And what a backdrop for your next party or even your Zoom meeting. I mean, if you have a Zoom meeting or if you have a Zoom shower, you can have these in the background. Can we pick this up to sort of show the size of this? Okay, so this is kind of one of your arches.
Yes.
Look at this.
And this is really actually a smaller version. This is the most popular. It's a 7-foot. And it's one of the smaller ones that I do. So this is even bigger than this.
Gorgeous. And how long will this last, roughly?
Depending on weather and elements that it's exposed to, they can last up to 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
I actually had a friend I did one for, and it was for her baby shower, and then the baby came and the balloons were still okay. So baby was a couple weeks old, and there was balloons in his room.
Was able to look at the balloons. Okay, show everybody this one. This is a smaller one, but I'll hold this one for you.
Sounds good.
Show them that one, because you can hang these up. It almost looks like a fancy light fixture.
So these can be suspended from the ceiling. They look like they're floating, or like we have it sitting right here, it can be a tabletop decoration. They're really cool, I think, when there's multiple of them hung at different heights from the ceiling. It creates a really pretty backdrop.
Look on her Facebook page. You'll see lots of pictures of that sort of thing. Well, just give me a ballpark idea of a price point for some of these items.
You can spend anywhere from $100 to $500 or $600, depending on how extravagant and big you want your decorations to be. So it's a budget-friendly option, I think, for creating decorations for your event with getting a huge impact.
Absolutely. Beautiful photos that will last forever. If people want to find you, tell them how to reach you.
You can find me on Facebook and Instagram right now. Just search Dreamy and Darling Creations. I do have a website that is in the works, so stay tuned there for that to go live. I'm really excited about that.
All right, very good. Sydney Myers, Dreamy and Darling Collections. So cool. I love this stuff. All right, now we're going to turn our attention